This is lockdown 3. It's our first video in a new sequence. Been back to basics. For those of you who've not got much space at home, this is aimed fundamentally at novices, but with some kind of guiding principles for those of a higher grade. I'm not going to run through simple things like how to make a fist, kind of roll your fingers and thumb over the top. But this video is going to be just purely aimed at simple beginners techniques, how to deliver them, and a lot about body position. First and foremost, we'll look at stance. Fundamentally, most of today in this session will be in Zenkudachi front stance. But what I would like to focus on particularly is the position of the hips, the body square on, which is known as shomen, straight, or as we rotate the body into hanmai position. Okay, so if I show you square on, from here, shomen, shoulder square, chest straight, or hanmai, so just rotating in this direction. So we'll focus on a lot of basic technique. First and foremost, gidambarai, lower block, and starting with the elbow flat onto the chest, palm just above the shoulder, and pulling back and rotating the body. Okay, you notice in this video I'm simply going to be stepping back and forward on the spot. As I've stepped forward, I haven't rotated the body back in, I've kept it in this hanmai position, and then repeat with the opposite side, step and pull back. Okay, so again forward, not rotating the body, keeping that hanmai position, and then hand up and down. Make sure that the hand is now continuous, not this kind of 1, 2 technique, but more of a flow, up and down, no stop in the middle, and back, and in, and back, and in. Okay, so again, we'll repeat each one of the exercises 3 or 4 times, just so that you get an idea of how to perform them. So it's up and down, and back, and back. Okay, sideways on, again, half hanmai position as the dog leaves the room. Okay, forward with the right leg, and back. Okay, and again, so you can see the body rotation, and back. Okay, so that's a gidambarai. Okay, apologise for the spaniel walking through, but it's looking a little bit lost. Agiyuki, rising block. Okay, so from there, it's preparation and diagonally up and across, and again with the rotation of the body, not here. Okay, just a point to notice on Agiyuki that the elbow is not leading the hand, but is in line. Okay, so this is equidistant, equal distance away from you, not leading with the elbow, not leading with the hand. The angle, again, not here, shoulder too high, but shoulder pulled down. So about 45 degrees. Okay, so coming back in, again, not rotating, and back, in, and back, in, and back, in, and back. And last one, and back. So it's Agiyuki, rising block. Okay, I like to emphasize, kind of moving dynamically with the feet, even though they're only coming kind of forward and back, forward and back each time. Okay, so try and work on that speed. Next block, Sotuki. Okay, palm facing away from your body. Yeah, those of us got really flexible shoulders, we'll pull it further back. Okay, some people might only get to here, never in front, and never with the elbow lower than the shoulder. And the block comes across, so you're almost pulling down through the elbow, keeping the shoulder relaxed and down. Okay, so from there reaching and across. So never here, again you're going to get hit. Okay, keep the hand here, keep the right hand forward or left, whichever you've started with, mirror image to myself. It's probably easy if you're trying to copy this at home. And again, big preparation and across and across. Okay, we could prepare on the way in. I'll leave it here. And back, and one more. Okay. So, Sotuki. Last basic block is Uchuki, inside block. So we've done downward sweeping block, Gedambarai, rising block, Agiyuki, outside block, Sotuki, and now inside block, Uchuki. Starting with the palm facing down and rotating at the end. With all of the blocks, think of the position of the palm. Gedambarai, it's facing me, and it twists at the end. Agiyuki, it's facing me, it twists at the end. Sotuki, it's facing away from me, and then at the end twists. And Uchuki, similar, it's facing down, 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 and then at the end faces me. So Uchuki, underneath preparation, and again pulling that body. Trying not to let the elbow slip too far away from the body, keep it in close. Then we can control it. Out here, you'll lose kime, you won't be able to focus the technique. So Uchuki again, and back, underneath, and back. And one more. And back in. So 4 basic blocks. Okay. We'll move now to a basic punch, Oizuki, just to chew down. I'll move further back so you can still see my feet. Keep the chest square. And with punches, we're going to move forward first. Whereas the black blocks, they'll always step back. But from here, keeping the chest square, forward. Pushing the opposite hip in. So never turned, not like the blocks. It's about body control. I like to see here, don't move the arms, don't move the shoulders, step back and forward. Okay, stay in proper shoulder width apart, don't go in too narrow or too wide. Back and forward, back and forward. Last one, and forward, and step back. So just to work on that stance, particularly with Oizuki, to develop speed, keep the body here, try not to go backwards. Keep the body weight forward, almost as if I don't move the feet fast enough, I'd fall flat on my face. So back and forward, quick. Okay, so that kind of speed, that Budo, that spirit that we must develop through hours, days, weeks, months, years of practice, but we've got to maintain it. Okay, so it's Oizuki Chuda, that was stepping punch to the stomach. Similarly, I'll start here, we'll step back, but this time, Gyakuzuki, reverse punch. Not lazy and the hikite, the pulling side of the body. Okay, keeping the shoulders down. So again, main and back. Body square, shoulders relaxed. Fast movement, in and out. And back in. So, Oizuki, stepping punch. Same arm, same leg forward. Gyakuzuki, reverse punch. Okay. Notice I've got one or two props around me. Move fairly quickly onto a 5th block. Okay. This is Shuto Uki. This is performed in Kokutsudachi, back stance, with 3/4 of the weight, 2/3, 3/4 of the weight on the back leg, and the front leg just flexed. Keep the knee slightly bent, take the pressure off the Achilles. Okay, so Shuto Uki. Okay, this is performed not shoulder width, but on one line. And not with the shoulder here, shoulder pulled back. Okay. Starting position for reach with the non-blocking hand. Put the opposite hand up to our cheek, not too high, don't lift the elbow. Okay, again, flat on the chest. So you can see my body is square towards you. Okay, as I step, the palm is facing my face and it twists at the end, finishing at shoulder height. So from there, but with less wobble. Okay, perform this by going back and preparing and forward with the opposite side. Back and prepare. Should have done those at the same time. Forward and block. So more quickly, back and forward. So no stop in the middle. Okay, not this big kind of. Okay, not like that. So breathe in before, then execute in one quick movement. So again, if you see this sideways on, it does require a little bit more explanation. Body's facing this way, feet are facing that way. Reach, elbow low, block, and twist the body. Now my torso, chest and waist are facing you, back leg bent, hand on the sternum. And this is the Shuto part of the block. Shuto literally refers to the edge of the hand. Okay, not the edge of the finger. And that's the bit that we're blocking with. Okay, so that's Shuto Uki, okay, our fifth block. So we had Gedan Brai, Agi Uki, rising block, Soto Uki, Uchi Uki, and now Shuto Uki. Two more things just to finish off with. This is where I've got my prop, is kicking. Okay, Maigeri. The most important thing, okay, we say in karate, when we're kicking, is lift your knee. Doesn't matter what kick you're doing, lift your knee. Okay? Maybe one or two exceptions for some of the higher grades. But from here, lift. See how the foot has come straight up. Extend the ankle, striking with the ball of the foot, koshi. Bring it back and down. Okay, so not here, kicking the footstool. Okay, and equally not on the way back. So up, out, not down there. Back to here, down. So it's a lift, snap, and down. Work on the height later on. Good to get a good low kick, good and strong. Use the hips, push in and back, push here. Okay, Maigeri. Okay, again. Okay, Maigeri. So we'll show you square on. Okay, important. Balance. We're going to start with the feet together, knees slightly bent. Okay, and kick. Kick. Okay, Maigeri. Okay, so straight kick, Maigeri. Just fairly quickly. One last kick. Side kick. But we're going to practice yokogeri and snapping. And this is with the edge of the foot, similar to the edge of the hand. It's called Shuto Sokoto. Okay? So again, lifting. The knee will come out to the side, but the foot has come straight up. Kick, snap, and back. Because we should always be looking where we're kicking. And back. So it's a snapping action. Lift, back and down. So again, extend through the hips and back. Okay, so that's an extension, yokogeri kiagi. Fairly quickly, again, one derivation of that, or the next level up, is yokogeri kokomi thrust. So where kiagi, the knee came out to the side, kokomi, knee straight up, thrust, and back. Now, if those who can slow this down or stop freeze frame, When I kick Kihon, I'm lucky, flexible in the hips, that foot doesn't have to move. When I kick Kikomi to open the line of the hips, the leg comes up, I thrust back and down. You'll notice that the standing foot to open the hips turns in the opposite direction to the kick. Yokogeri Kikomi. So to show the difference, Kihon, snap, Kikomi, and thrust. Okay, Kihon, snap, Kikomi, thrust. Okay. So just to recap, okay. Agi-uki, rising block, hips 45 degrees. Okay. Don't twist the body early. So imagine I was stepping forward. Try not to get too close to the camera. I wouldn't do this in basics. I'd keep this side back, then rotate right at the end of the technique. Soto-uki, the same. I wouldn't square up in the preparation stage. You save the twist right to the end of the block. Okay. Similarly, uchi-uki. Okay. That hand might pull your hips across a bit more. Okay. But don't be here. Okay. Here. And twist at the end of the technique. Similarly with Gidambarai. Save the twist to the end of the technique. From that shoman position to the hanmai position. Okay, that's enough from me for video 1. I'll be back with more soon. Okay, thank you.